How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Movie Talk. So I'm just sitting outside of the theater about to go see the Bikeriders, the new movie. Austin Butler, Tom Hardy, those are the main stars really in it. Norman Reedus also in it. And I'm really excited about it. I've heard great things about it. I've been looking forward to it for a while. I've been seeing the trailers. The trailers look really good. I'm really pumped for the movie. So going in, I'm pretty excited. My expectations are pretty high. I mean, I try to get rid of all my expectations before I go into a movie. But like for this is kind of hard to, because I've been really looking forward to this movie for a while. And so I'm going to go see it. Then I'll do my review of the movie. I'll talk to you then. So I just got out of seeing the Bikeriders, and yeah, that was a good movie. I don't think it was spectacular, as spectacular as I was hoping for, but don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the movie a lot. I thought it was a very good film. It does kind of feel like a little bit of a less cool version of Goodfellas, and it's very obvious that all those crime films had influence, even though it's not really a crime film. There's actually not really a whole lot of crime to begin with in the story, at least not towards the end, but I could feel that it was just like trying so hard to be Goodfellas, and it just at times didn't really work as well as it could have. I think the first, I'd say about the first hour or so, the first half of the movie was very well done. It was a whole lot better than the second half, where it kind of started sputtering out, no pun intended, but it didn't feel as fine-tuned as the first part. And I think it has a lot to do with, it kind of had to fall into the formula of the falling part, because this is a whole classic tale of rise and fall, and I think showing the rise of this biker club it worked a whole lot better than seeing everything eventually having to come to an end. The cast was all great. Tom Hardy, Austin Butler, Michael Shannon, they all had really great roles. I completely forgot that Michael Shannon was even in this movie. But I especially think, I should point out, Michael Shannon, he really wasn't in it a whole lot. He only had a few scenes, but every time he was in this movie, he always just took the scene. He was such a great actor in this movie, and the little stuff that he did do, he did a whole lot with it. Because a lot of it was not even just the script himself, just how he did his character, just how he's acting. He's legit, he's such a good actor, and I feel not enough people really recognize just how good, the director Jeff Nichols, he did another movie, Take Shelter. Michael Shannon was incredible in that movie, and not a lot of people know about that, and I wish that he got more leading roles where he could just really show off the type of acting. Because definitely, I really hate when I see clips of people saying having a best acting compilation, and it's just guys yelling. It's just people screaming and stuff, and that's not what good acting is. Good acting is being able to consume the role and basically just embody it, and that's what Michael Shannon did. He really just embodied this character and did everything right with it. Tom Hardy was another standout. His accent, it's just I love just all these weird accents that he does for these movies, but I really think that he was a really good just thing that kind of wrapped everything up together. He all this wild stuff that was happening, and then they just got the guy who was just trying to make a biker club. He was just trying to keep the peace, if somebody needed to have the sense knocked into them, he'd knock sense into them. I really think he was really just a great character. But like I said, the movie does kind of sputter out towards the end. I definitely think that a re-editing or just rewriting the last bit of the movie could have helped a lot, because it just kind of felt it wasn't bad, but it wasn't really good. At least nothing like what the first half was. I stuck there, and like I said, I really like this movie a lot. I just don't think the first half kind of had a great ending. It kind of just it never ruined the movie. The ending never ruined the movie, but it just made it feel less memorable than it could have been. Because this movie, really, at the end of the day, it's just about just guys wanting to be in a biker club, and that's really what it was. It was just about a biker club. It was about a brotherhood between all these people, and that's what I really loved most. When it worked well like that, when it was about the club, it worked really great. When it was towards the end, when everything was starting to fall apart, it didn't work as well. Jodie Comer also, I can't believe it took me this long to talk about her. She did like such a great role. Like really all the actors did so good in this. Even Norman Reedus. Like I talked about him in the intro. I didn't know how much he was actually going to be in this movie. He had probably like 5 lines the entire time. And like he didn't really do a whole lot. Again, another actor like barely in it, but like he always like had an impact on every scene that he was in. The very few that he was in. But I really loved him in it. But Jodie Comer, she did such a really great job. Because, like, she's just kind of like, not this innocent girl, but, like, she's not like all the other bikers of, like, these... You know what I'm talking about. Those kind of... How all the bikers acted. The gang... Well, not gang, the club acted. And then just having her as like being kind of the opposite of it, the foil character to the rest of the gang. Again, not a gang, I don't know, like the club. But I really loved her in this role. I really think she did such a fabulous job. But I mean, outside of being a compilation of like all these great actors just doing great acting, I think it was a fine movie overall. I didn't think it was great, but it's very much a good movie that I highly suggest anyone watching. But yeah, I mean, that's my review. Overall, I'd give it 3.5 stars out of 5. It was a great movie. I recommend anyone to watch it because I really enjoyed myself. I think everyone who does watch it will enjoy themselves. But I mean, that's really my review. That's everything that I had to say. So that's Movie Talk. See ya.